More D&D Legos, the last Dragonlance novel, and a Warhammer 40k collab you'll never expect.
Witness.
Welcome to Tabletop News Tuesday, our first news rundown of the week. Today, we're talking about some juicy D&D Lego rumors, a new Warhammer 40k game that isn't what you expect, and a ton of tabletop news, which, makes sense because that's the name of the segment. Now, remember, if you like these kinds of videos, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons so that we can keep making them. Now, on to the news.
And now, this.
The Lego D&D Crossover could be bigger than anticipated. Last week, a prominent Lego leaker revealed that in addition to the upcoming Lego Ideas D&D set, the 3,500 piece set that's going to feature a dragon and a beholder and an owlbear and a displacer beast and all sorts of cool stuff, we will also be getting a minifigure line focused on D&D. The set will have a mix of PC-style characters like female dwarf barbarian and tiefling sorcerer, alongside classic D&D NPCs like Strahd, the Lady of Pain, Tanya the Witch Queen, and of course, Mind Flayers. If accurate, this new minifigure line will release in September and will almost definitely appear in every game store in the US because these things are going to sell like crazy.
Shut up and take my money!
Speaking of wild collaborations, Power Wash Simulator's Warhammer 40k pack is coming out at the end of the month. This new pack features an intrepid member of the Adeptus Mechanicus cleaning several Imperium vehicles with their, blessed power washer, and restoring these noble machines to their pristine glory in the name of the Omnissiah. The amazing thing about this DLC pack is that it looks very accurate to the source material, with several cool bits of lore interspersed in the cleaning station, along with a look at Mars through a window in the dock. This new DLC packet for Power Wash Simulator comes out on February 27th.
Our adversary. Dirt.
The live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix is just days away, and for those of you still worried about how their bending will look on screen after the unfortunate film version, Netflix has decided to release a little teaser with a 1-minute clip of bending action to try and ease your fears. So, did it work?
The final novel in Margaret Weis's and Tracy Hickman's new Dragonlance trilogy, Dragons of Eternity, has been officially announced and is set for release in August of this year. The new novel brings back protagonist Destina to deal with the consequences of her time-stream-altering actions in the last novel. Based on some recent comments made about Dragonlance not too long ago, and you can actually find that video elsewhere on our page, this could be the final bit of Dragonlance novel canon ever, perhaps bringing the esteemed novel series to a close.
They are not interested in developing Dragonlance currently.
A big shakeup in the tabletop crowdfunding world, as CMON has announced that it will be switching crowdfunding platforms. The company, which has raised over $100 million on Kickstarter, has announced that they have signed an exclusive deal with rival Gamefound, a crowdfunding platform that focuses exclusively on board games. Now, Gamefound has emerged as a serious competitor to Kickstarter in recent years, with 5 of the 10 top-performing crowdfunding campaigns of 2023 actually taking place on Gamefound as opposed to Kickstarter. Now, CMON, one of the biggest tabletop publishers to use crowdfunding, leaving Kickstarter is a really, really big deal. No specific reason was given for the switch, although Gamefound offers pledge manager abilities that Kickstarter lacks, and likely takes a lower cut in exchange for exclusivity.
Okay, so that's how it's gonna be.
Star Wars Shatterpoint is bringing in characters from The Mandalorian and The Bad Batch. 3 squad packs were announced for release in May and June, bringing in characters like Din Djarin and Baby Yoda, because we're not actually going to say that character's name, IG-11, Moff Gideon, and basically the entire cast of the Bad Batch. Now, one neat bit is that most of the Bad Batch can be used in both the Clone Wars and the Galactic Civil War era rosters, because that is one of the few roster divisions in this game, and soon you'll be able to put Baby Yoda on your tabletop, and then have a bunch of people shoot at him in order to score victory points. Now, isn't that great?
I find irony is a blade that cuts he who wields it most especially.
And finally, WizKids has announced that they are making pre-painted miniatures of the cast of Exandria Unlimited Calamity. The new box set will be released in Q3 of this year and features the Ring of Brass in all their glory as they tried and failed to stop the infamous Calamity from happening. Now, WizKids has also produced miniatures of Bell's Hells, the Darrington Brigade, and the Crown Keepers as well, so they're just continuing to grow this Critical Role line even bigger. The only downside, the Ring of Brass box set doesn't come with a miniature version of Brennan Lee Mulligan to go along with my miniature version of Matt Mercer and Abria Iyengar. Where is my miniature Brennan? Seriously, I want that. I want that very much.
Come on, give me it. Give me it.
Anyways, that's all the news that we have for today. Let us know what your favorite story was in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons.